Gaza transition and discussions and support ongoing US-led efforts in the region, according to sources.
This follows Donald Trump's announcement where he mentioned a peace deal overnight, and he took on to Twitter, now X, saying, "I'm very proud to announce that Israel and Hamas have both signed off on the first phase of our peace plan. This means that all of the hostages will be released very soon, and Israel will withdraw their troops to an agreed upon line as the first step towards a strong, durable, and everlasting peace. All parties will be treated fairly." This is what he had posted, and he also mentioned that this would be a great day for the Arab and Muslim world, Israel, and all surrounding nations, including the United States of America. And we thank the mediators from Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey who worked with us to make this historic and unprecedented event happen. Blessed are the peacemakers.
That was from Donald Trump on X. The Paris meeting that we mentioned will just run in parallel with negotiations happening between Israel, Hamas, and also mediators in Egypt's Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh. Delegates are expected to discuss the implementation of the proposed peace plan and assess the commitments of participating nations. Reuters also mentioned that according to the note, the delegates at the meeting will also follow up on a recent UN conference on a two-state solution, and this is being led by Saudi Arabia and France, with the goal of coordinating joint actions in support of the US plan in Gaza. The two-state solution would involve an independent Palestinian state alongside Israel, and for justice for the Palestinian people, a two-state solution is extremely important. Number one, we need the bombs to stop, and number two, we need a two-state solution, and that is the only way I do believe that we can continue, we can move forward. Okay, so that is the latest on that. Look, it's an ongoing story, and it's happening as we speak. You can get updates on Twitter to the minute, and we will bring you information directly related to the UAE, as we do have UAE ministers travelling for these talks as soon as we have them. This meeting's happening today. Let's bring things a little bit closer to home. We have a concert happening in the capital very soon.
So Karan Aujla's Abu Dhabi concert, the tickets are live now. He's India's superstar Karan Aujla. He's bringing his global tour to Abu Dhabi for a one-night only performance at Etihad Park, Yas Island, on Saturday, 29 November 2025. Lovin Abu Dhabi is a proud partner for this event after parking stadiums across India with over 2 million fans and selling out shows in Canada, the UK, and New Zealand. Aujla is now set to light up the UAE with his first ever outdoor solo concert in the country.
Fans can expect electrifying energy, stunning visuals, and maybe even some surprise celebrity appearances. There's going to be a crowd of over 30,000 people. This is shaping up to be one of the biggest live Punjabi music events the region has ever seen.
The tickets are selling fast, and there's less than 2 months to go. So the general tickets, you will be able to find them on livenation.me, platinumlist.net, and ticketmaster.ae.
And speaking about the show, Karan Aujla said, "I'm incredibly excited about performing in Abu Dhabi. The love my fans have brought me here. Let's make history together." So if you want those tickets, they are flying fast. You've got less than 2 months to get your hands on them. The weather is going to be unbelievable. That's an amazing performance venue, by the way, for concerts. It's such a vibe. I've been to a few down there, and as we said, it's going to be one of the largest Punjabi events in the region. Very cool. Let's move in to our next story of the day. I'm feeling the pain for this person. I can't even imagine what this felt like. So when you buy a round of drinks at the bar for your friends, question to you, the audience, do you check the bill or do you simply tap it?
I think, for me, I'd personally not even be looking at the bill, because I know if I'm going for drinking, I'll be drunk enough to not look at the bill. It'll just be,
yeah. I think that's might have been what's happened, right? So a Dubai diner at a lounge restaurant in Dubai did simply just tap and was accidentally charged for 47 drinks instead of 7 during a night out at this extremely popular lounge. And so a bill she probably checked in the morning and probably would have expected to be about 300 dirham turned out to be 2,800 dirham. She'll never make that mistake again.
The customer said, I cried the whole weekend. I kept blaming myself and swore I'd never go out and drink again. It was this weird mix of sadness and pure shock for her. But thankfully, after some follow-ups, the restaurant acknowledged the mistake and they refunded the 2,400 dirhams that once the guest went in person and sorted it out.
So moral of the story here, I think it's very clear. Always check your bill after you've paid at the bar. I really feel for this person. Could you imagine the next day you're having fun with your friends and then, because any time I go out in Dubai, I look at my bill the next day and I regret it, right? Like it doesn't matter, right? Like every time, because it's just expensive. But if that happened to me and it was 3,000 dirham, and I think what happened, this person spoke to Lovin Dubai about it. She said she got in touch with them and the first port of contact would not acknowledge the error. And I think possibly there were 2 conversations with this lounge, and it was only when she physically went down to present herself at the bar that they acknowledged that there was an error made. And that takes some persistence.
Yes, but I'm glad they acknowledged the mistake. I mean, it usually takes a lot of back and forth to, get something sorted this way. But I'm glad they, recognized it, they realized it, and they were like, here's your money back.
So true.
That's good.
Yeah, exactly. So true. Because when I first heard the story, I assumed it was maybe she'd been charged for, the way there's like, if you're buying caviar, there's like this level, this level, this level. And if you're buying drinks, there's this level. So I just assumed that she had accidentally purchased like the highest level of drinks or something. Oh. Like the gold label or the top tier stuff, and someone had just poured that, which wouldn't have been right anyway by the bar, but I don't know. But alas, no. It turns out they completely got it wrong, and it was only meant to be like 40-something dirham a drink, and they had charged her for 47.
Wow.
Ouchies. Speaking of being overcharged for something you didn't pay.
A Dubai resident lost 6,000 dirhams in a fake concert ticket scam. He fell victim to a fake Instagram ad that led to him losing 6,000 dirhams. The ad was designed to look like it came from Coca-Cola Arena, and it promoted discounted concert tickets, something that we tend to keep seeing online. He thought it was quite legit and he entered his card details, only to later realize that the page was a scam. The tickets were meant to be a surprise gift for his wife, but instead he lost a huge sum and had to explain what happened to his wife.
And so, oh gosh, poor guy. The victim told Lovin that while the page looked extremely convincing, the giveaway was an email address that didn't match Coca-Cola Arena or its official inbox email. And so after reaching out to Dubai Police and his bank, he was told that this has happened on a few other occasions. There are similar scams.
And Coca-Cola Arena, they have issued a notice reminding people to only purchase tickets through their official website or authorized sellers. Authorities are also warning residents to be extra cautious because fraudsters continue to use social media ads to target victims.
Oh, that would honestly be, I don't go to that many concerts. I only go to ones that I really want to go to. Or I would buy a ticket for my partner if he really wanted something. And in that case, what would be a 600 dirham night, 2 tickets, becomes a thick 6,000 dirham scam with no tickets.
Yes, it's heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking.
And so this person, he was talking to Lovin and he was mentioning how, 6,000 dirhams also went and now he's left with no tickets. And he's got this bunch of fake tickets that gets him nowhere.
Did he say what concert he thought he was going to?
Oh, yes. I think it was Teddy's.
Oh, Teddy Swims.
Teddy Swims, yeah.
That's a good concert.
Teddy Swims, yes.
I've tried everything but therapy.
But actually, so soon after we shared the story, I think a bunch of others as well messaged us. They told how there were all these ads they were getting, but they were smart enough to go check it back. They were seeing if it was official link, but it looks very convincing. All of it looks very convincing.
That's the
it's
thing.
just a very minor difference that you might just miss out if with all that excitement going, you might not really look into it.
That's when it gets you. If you're scrolling and you see a scam website, let's say it's a random performer, and I'll say that's a scam. If I scrolled, and let's say my dream is to see, this is like so OG, but like I love Robbie Williams. I love him so much, and I've never seen him live, and he's done lots of concerts here. And so, it's going to happen now because I'm talking about it, my phone is listening. But if I was scrolling and I saw, and it was, as he was coming, and I saw Robbie Williams was there, it's that moment of excitement as a fan who wants tickets,
yes,
that you stop your radar for scams drops. Or if it's like a sale on like activewear brands that I like, so basically, if there's a sale on something that I really, really like, I would just go all in because I'm like, this is a deal. And that's when the scams get you.
I remember there was this one time when, so the Dubai chocolate, the viral fix chocolate, they also had a lot of imposters going around.
Yeah.
I almost fell for one of them. So I saw this one offer. So they normally had that gap by 5 p.m. where they open for deliveries.
Yeah.
So there was this one point where somebody mentioned that throughout, around the clock, you can get the delivery. I was like, oh, cool, sounds cool.
Yeah, it's great. It's finally happening.
Yay. And I almost entered the card details. Oh. And then my sister from the other room, she just screamed. She's like, that doesn't sound like fix. Stop. And then I was like, yeah, okay. And then I just quickly I just kept clicking back.
Wow.
But it was very clearly a scam. I just didn't notice at first. I was like,
that
chocolate.
Was the moment. Yeah, you were like, chocolate, it's cheap. Like cheaper than the usual maybe. I do remember there was a lot of fakies of the fix at the time because it was so hard to get. And I remember we got a video of like 400 fix bars in a boot. And I was thinking, it can't be fake. Like, how could you fake? Because this was actual chocolate and they were selling actual fake bars of chocolate, but cheaper. And so, well, now there's just loads of, they're all fake, aren't they? So
there's a lot of Dubai chocolates out. The recipes out there. People are doing DIYs. Even Billie Eilish did a DIY, I think, with the Dubai chocolate, a vegan version.
Oh, yeah. Did she? It was a vegan version?
Yes.
Learn something new every day. That is the end of the Lovin Dubai show. Thank you, Lakshmi.
Yes, thank you.
And we will see you back here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.